when I'm done with the workout is all I need to energize myself at the very beginning of the day or the end of the day. So I'm not only working my body, I'm working my self-discipline, my self-love, and my mind. Hi there and welcome to my channel. I am Lorena Milan, your wellness coach, and in this video I am going to talk about 10 hacks that help me how to stay fit as a mom. You want to stay until the very end because these hacks are really going to change your life. These hacks help me stay fit, sane, energized, motivated, even in my lowest sleep deprived moment. So make sure you stay until the end and you follow these hacks. Because if you're struggling with finding the time, the motivation, and even the mental health to prioritize your health above all of the things that you're doing for anybody else, this is why I create this video, and you should listen to this. Hack number 1, micro movements over missed workouts. I used to struggle with having the perfect weeks of X workouts along the week. And then if I missed one, I would feel awful. And then all of a sudden, all of the effort that I've done in the past was lost. Why? Because I found myself losing 1 or 2 workouts because of time, because of mom struggles, whatever. And I thought that if it wasn't a perfect week, doing all of the X during the week, then it didn't count. So that is when it's wrong. You need to change that mindset and just tell yourself whatever you can handle today, because the days have different level of stress. Whatever you can do today, it's going to be your 100%. So maybe you had another thing in the workout and you didn't do it completely. But if you walked 15 minutes, if you did a couple of squats in the shower, if you did a couple of abs while you were waiting for the food to be over in the kitchen, it counts. So you need to start seeing your workouts as micro moments that you can steal from here and there to actually move and go forward. Of course, this is not going to be the whole time or all days, but we just have to be very intentional about doing something, even if that little something, it's 15 minutes. This is going to change your life. Hack number 2, early mornings became my power hour. So before your kids are even awake, you have to take 15 to 30 minutes to yourself. Before you get ready for school, make breakfast, lunch boxes, or anything else, please make sure that when you wake up, you grab 15 to 30 minutes for yourself. In this time, you can do a little workout, you could do a meditation, you could do a journaling, you can just sip your coffee and matcha in peace and take this time for yourself. You have no idea how much of a big difference this does when your day starts taking care of yourself first. Then you can take care of your kids better. You show up better at work, you show up better as a wife, as a sister, as a daughter, any other role that you have in life, you show up better when you take care of yourself first. Hack number 3, the discipline of meal prepping on Sundays like a queen. I know it is hard, especially when we have kids, to take pretty much half of a Sunday to prep for the week, but this is a game changer. And let's face it, if you don't have meals on your fridge, and if you don't have a lined up menu of what you're gonna eat during the week, most likely is gonna happen is that you're gonna call takeouts, you're gonna grab the fast option, and that's not gonna help with your health goals. So what you need to do is prepare ahead. And what I like to do is to prepare most of the proteins that we're gonna eat during the week on Sundays. So then you can even freeze some of them and take them later at the end of the week. And then what you need to do very quickly when you have lunch and dinners is just to prepare the sides that are very simple, usually a side salad or a quinoa that it was already made 20 minutes ago, or sweet potatoes that you put on the oven and bake with roasted veggies. Like, there are tons of very good options that can help you pair your main dish, and it can save you a lot of time, and of course it can be a very high nutritious meal, just not only for you but for your family and your kids, and everybody will love them and enjoy them. Hack number 4: fitness became family time. You have no idea how good this one is. Actually, a year ago we got a golden doodle for the family, and we've been running with her. We've been, going to the park and going to the nearest Whole Foods that we have here, and it's been life-changing. The kids love it, and they feel more motivated to do it when we are bringing Taylor Millie, that's her name, our dog, with us, because, well, they are curious about how she's gonna run and play and do all of that. When I started this, the kids were not really into it, and they would give me a hard time, like, no, I don't want right now, I'm very tired and all of that, and I will have to beg them for them to actually go with me and walk, jog, whatever. But when we incorporated our dog Taylor Millie, it was life-changing. So make it a family thing, and incorporate everyone on it. You'll see the difference. And the thing that I love the most about this hack is that you can actually have family time while having a very nice activity together and all be active. So try that and let me know how it goes. Hack number 5: I got ruthless about screen time. And when I said ruthless, I mean it. In my home, there's a time where no more screens are allowed. Screens are not allowed in the table, and we have a certain amount of hours that they can be on their screens. And why are we talking about this? Well, and this actually started with me because I noticed I was a lot of time on my phone scrolling, and it was giving me the worst energy. I was always tired and not really being very creative. And I decided that that was no longer who I wanted it to be, and also no longer the example that I wanted it to set for my kids. So everything starts with you. If you put down the phone and if you are more present, then you can be with your kids and actually have like different activities, discuss things, read a book, talk about school, do so many things. But when you're on your phone, guess what? Kids are most likely to be on their phones too. So make it a rule, be ruthless about it, and just keep in mind that as long as you are in the phone, you're not actually engaging with anybody else in your family in that moment. So this is all we have, the minutes that we have here. Let's make it the best that we have. We already have a few hours that we are working, kids are at school, then we come as the get together for dinner, the bedtime, and honestly, we have very little time to share with our loved ones. And that should be our number one priority every single day. Try to do that adjustment and see how it changes on your family dynamics, but especially on having more time and feeling more energized to do other activities in fitness and in life. Hack number 6: find a tribe, not just a trainer. I remember when I started running, I was in a community in a running group where all of us were very supportive with each other and our goals and all of that. So having lived that early on my wellness journey, I wanted it to bring that to my community and to step into that power all together, because I know how hard it is to be on the journey by yourself with no support and no accountability. And it is very, very different when you step up into a community of like-minded women that can be there for you, cheer you on, and understand what you're going through, because they're going through the same things that you're going through. Hack number 7, I made movement my non-negotiable. I signed a contract with myself that I'm not allowing myself to negotiate to get out of the workout, out of the day that I have to go through. I just did it my non-negotiable thing. Why? Because the way I feel about myself when I'm done with the workout is all I need to energize myself at the very beginning of the day or the end of the day. So I'm not only working my body, I'm working my self-respect, my self-discipline, my self-love, and my mind. And yes, we all struggle with, oh, what if I stay a little longer? What if I sleep a little longer? But again, you have to keep pushing yourself and remember how good you feel when you're done with the workout and you get it done for yourself. Hack number 8, I forgave myself quickly. You know, when you miss a workout or when you don't do perfectly and you start shaming yourself, feeling guilty and telling horrible things to yourself, yeah, I stopped doing that because that doesn't help at all. What I did is I started being more compassionate with myself and understanding that some days I'm gonna miss, and that's okay. And if I'm doing my best that day, that's it, I'm doing my best. Some days you won't be doing the things that you did yesterday, and you know, guess what? Your 100% that day maybe was 15-20%. But that 15-20% is actually your 100% of that day. So if you gave everything you had and you did the best you could that day, start forgiving yourself for the things you missed and you didn't do perfectly. Because guess what? It's not perfect. It never is. Hack number 9, I turned fitness into my spiritual practice. I now work out for mental clarity, for boosting my confidence, for presenting myself in a way that makes me feel fearless and bold and strong. And all of this is highly empowering and powerful. If you can shift that mentality of doing it as a chore because you need a certain look, and you can see what's beyond it, which is the inner work and the satisfaction of, you know, doing it for yourself, by yourself, you create self-discipline, self-love, and confidence. And ultimately, that version of you becomes fearless, empowered. You don't only look good naked, you feel good from the inside. And that feeling, trust me, is priceless. And hack number 10, I choose identity over motivation. I stopped asking if I was motivated, if I wanted to do it or not. I stopped thinking on exercise as a chore, and I started doing it intentionally because I wanted it to be her, to become her, the woman who felt strong, empowered, ready to tackle her day, her week, her month, her goals. So those are the 10 hacks that I got for you to stay fit as a busy mom. And I hope you enjoy them and you get all of the value that I wanted to provide in it. I'm gonna give you an idea. Start doing these hacks, maybe 2-3 per week. And let me know in the comments how it works. Let me know if you feel any change. Let me know how they make you feel. And especially if you are feeling that they help you stay fit in the long term, because that is the main goal. Applying these hacks will change how you perceive the whole fitness game. And what I want for you is to stick to these habits and make it as yours as possible so you don't struggle with consistency over time. That is everything that I'm going to leave you here. So let me know in the comments if you apply them and if they make any change in your routine and in your life as a mom. I have 2 kids 13-year-old and a 7-year-old, and I know exactly how it is. I hope you liked this video. If you did like this video and find it very valuable, come on and take a look at my next video that I'm gonna link here, and join my free community. I'm gonna leave the link here. It's Arisa free community, and I'm gonna see you there. I would love to welcome you there and have you in my tribe so you can be closer to me and have more tips, enjoy more videos, and be in a community of like-minded women like you and me. Thank you for watching.